Yeah, so in the ring here, this would be lots 35 and 36. This would be a pair of 17 litters. Pedigree would be wide awake in game, pistols firing. So yeah, they would be mother would be a litter mate to Last Dance. Be the mother of the Swaim Guilt, mother of the Misconception litter that we would have kept one out of. Back on wide awake, in terms of confidence, guys, on these two, I think I'm about as confident as anything on this pair. They're just a little bit more raw about how they're put together at this stage in the game, but I think we got a high-quality female in 17-3. I think that's a very, very good pig. The Belter one is 17-3. The blue would be 17-5. He'd be lot 35. Just an absolute gamer in terms of just look and build and just stoutness of skull. He is a little bit more raw about how he's put together. That's how that Last Dance stuff was. That's how it's going to be. But them things, when they bulk and flesh, could be by the sale. If you're looking for a blue one, I would highly suggest you put this guy on your list or take a look because, excuse me, the 17s I'm very high on. 17-3, 17-5, lots 35, 36.
Yeah, I mean, this, just talking to Guild, I mean, as you drop this Guild out here, I mean, man, she, as soon as he said wide awake on that sow family, it intrigued me because I think that can work. And, I mean, studying this Guild, guys, I mean, her bone, her feature, her stoutness, and then when you put her in motion, I mean, she is an absolutely flawless skeleton, just like that Last Dance stuff, and you can tell that stuff's in there. But I would tell you this Guilt, in my opinion, is bulkier in this stage than you see out of most of that stuff, which coming from the wide awake stuff, I think this is an absolutely home run combination when you talk about wide awake on that Last Dance stuff, because you're going to have that greenness to keep him right, but you got that boldness and that stoutness and that bone and that shag and that look and extension, that some of them pieces that come from the wide awake. And then so I think in this Gilt's package, I mean, she's definitely one of the highlights on my list. I think when you just study this Gilt, I mean, I guess there ain't many areas that I would change this one at all, because I think her pasterns are right. I think she's square coming and going, her feet and legs. And when she takes off, I mean, the way she can utilize her hip and hind leg and then yet have that kind of look and extension out of the wide awake stuff, I think that's when you combination it with the Last Dance. I think that's where that Gilt, to me, it doesn't read. I mean, that Gilt reads farther along to where you could jackpot her, but yet big ring, show ring, but yet her breeding value to me, I guess, as a show pig breeder, I think her value as far as being a sow is second to none that we've seen in this set. That pedigree intrigues me very well. And then you talk about the blue male. I mean, as Jared said, I mean, that thing's wild looking. He's wild from the side. He's got a big, bold, just his blade width when you study on top of him. I mean, that thing is got a big, bold, wide blade. When you step on top of him, he's got a monster back. But you put him in motion, I mean, he's just like the Gilt. I mean, he's a fault-free package. Maybe hasn't fleshed and probably looks more like that Last Dance stuff right now. Just hasn't fleshed, haven't softened yet. But, guys, when them pigs do, I mean, I think if you're searching for a blue one, this one be on top of my list, because all you got to do is put a little flesh on this one. And when he does that, he's going to be, I think, a gamer. I just love that pig's build. I love him when he comes. I love him when he leaves. I love him from the side. I think this hog, when he just softens up a little bit and all them pieces fall together, this is a high-quality blue male here that you can show at them blue divisions, and I think get along extremely well.